We know.
It's a live mic.
Hey,
Hot
we
mic,
are
hot mic.
live. What is going on? How's everybody doing? It is the company once again on August 11th, the year of our Lord 2022. Hope everybody's doing having an amazing week so far. I know we've been having our weather situations throughout the nation. So if you are well and you are adjusting, kudos to you. There are a lot of people who are suffering with heat, with too much rain. And too little water at all. So everybody's having their different situations. So hopefully everybody's good out there. But like I said, welcome in. This is the company. I am B. Lenny. Got Izzo here. Got Rich here. That evil Sosa, and got Nick down here as well. Going to talk about a few things tonight. So yeah, week's still going, and for some reason, Megan Good is still single. I don't understand what's going on. Hollywood. Maybe you guys are afraid of this lady. I don't get it. I don't understand. Does her breath stink? Do you guys not like pretty women? So anyway,
she had a thick
a dick.
A thick motherfucker.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute. She don't start that rumor.
She had hair. What's it called? Sideburns. She had thick sideburns at one point. I feel like that might have been a problem.
Who are we talking about? I'm sorry.
Megan Good.
Ashanti.
Megan Good.
Oh,
wait.
Oh, baby.
Ashanti does no wrong.
How did y'all hear Ashanti? I said Megan Good.
I sure the fuck said Ashanti. I was describing Ashanti, but I was thinking Megan Good, so my bad.
He said sideburns.
Hey, you don't lose with either, so let's keep it a step.
No,
you're right.
And and what I was going to say about that is just way too off. I can't say on the show, but no, that is not the reason. Anyway,
speaking of sideburns, real quick, I'm sorry, not to throw this off.
You about to talk about Elvis?
R.I.P. to Nichelle Nichols. She passed away recently.
What she got to do with sideburns?
Like on the show. Remember?
Because the picture that was going around the internet, the one viral when she, passed away that day, her fucking shit was like Andrew Dice Clay, like down to fucking here. Come on, guys. Why did you use that picture? Like, come on.
Rest in peace, Nichelle Nichols. Being a Trekkie, I loved her. She was.
I'm not a Trekkie, but she's a legend.
And wasn't she the first interracial kiss on television?
Yeah, her and William Shatner.
Or she might have been
not Dr. Spock, but
Kirk.
Captain Kirk. Interracial. No, I'm gonna say
what?
I don't know what just happened. I'm not here for a good time.
But rest in peace, Nichelle Nichols. We're gonna miss you.
Yeah, I'm not here for
who else passed away this week? If anybody remembers, I think there were a couple more people, right?
Oh, shit.
The voice actress that did
Ursula.
Thank you.
Ursula,
Yeah.
Somebody I just said the other day did. It was like 2 days.
Oh, Olivia Newton-John died.
Black guy. Oh, what's the black guy's name?
Oh, black guy?
Oh, Roger E. Mosley. Roger E. Mosley.
Yeah, Roger E. Mosley died.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he tried to kill.
The internet tried to kill Gladys Knight today. I don't know why they're so in a rush for this woman. It was a big rumor going around online that Gladys Knight had passed away.
Roger E. Mosley played Leadbelly in a movie, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Was that him? Yeah, I remember seeing that as a kid.
And then also Bill Russell, since that's later on.
But yeah, that's later on.
Oh yeah, we did talk about that last week.
To Brian's point, I feel like when we started the podcast, like maybe a few months in, they kept trying to kill Morgan Freeman.
Was it Morgan Freeman or Mufasa? What's his name? James Earl Jones.
I mean, either way, it's a great loss.
Either way.
Stop trying to kill people who's not dead yet.
Yeah. What's going on, Desmond? I see you sneaking.
I know I'm guilty about that, but whatever. Carlton, what's up, man?
So, in the news, let's talk about some news stuff right now. Click. We need some sound effects.
In the news,
I don't know if anybody's been paying attention, and I know we don't try to talk about this guy a lot just because there's really nothing to talk about. He's a piece of shit scumbag to me. But Trump, they have
Orange Lives Matter.
A lot of his shit on Mar-a-Lago and went in and did some investigations looking out for stuff that he probably took from the White House, which he, during his presidency, said he was going to make sure that it would be a punishable offense. And so now it's a punishable offense.
Yes. I feel like
They've been saying that it was a witch hunt, and they're just trying to do this and defund the FBI. I am so shocked to hear some of these things come out.
What?
Yeah, see, because it's funny because it's like defund the FBI. It's like a very specific law enforcement agency, which is a form of policing.
Honestly, Carlton, I don't think a lot of the stuff going on now is the get off stuff from before.
I mean, he'll get off like golden showers, but I mean,
yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot more than I think. There's a lot more that we don't even know about because the FBI had to speak very vague. That ain't good.
They had to read. They had to, what do you call it? Redacting. They had to redact their own fucking public like speeches. It was like, yes,
they said
Trump jail. Papers.
They pretty much said even some of the documents they're trying to retrieve, they have a feeling he had. They couldn't even speak of what they are or what to. I'm like, it's that fucking classified. He had no business taking.
It was redacted like R. Kelly. Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, you can't say that.
That's why I said redacted.
Now, one thing you can't do is let American secrets and stuff like that go. That's what you got.
So to Izzo's original thing, to the public, let's just say to the public. I can't say to the law community, but to the public, this was a real surprise when Trump was the first one to report it. You know what I mean? Wait, in my mind, you're full of shit, and then this actually happened. Holy shit!
Well, and then when you find out all the people that had to know before they actually went in, like the Secret Service knew that the FBI was going to his house,
right?
So they didn't even, leak anything to Trump that they were covering. So
they don't.
This is not anything that's like, it's not like the cop stopped you on the road for speeding and you weren't. This is an entirely different level of you fucked up.
No, if you go after a president, it's got to be something.
Yeah,
you can't just it can't be like, we just want to do some political hit job. Because, by the way, remember, the FBI director was appointed in 2017. Guess who was the president during that time?
Yeah, he was appointed by a Republican.
He was appointed by Donald Trump.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, by a Republican.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The backlash from the Republicans is like, oh my God, like, but y'all understand if they didn't proofread every bit of that warrant,
bruh,
the judge would have got it, the attorney general would have got it, the Merrick Garland would have got it, like everybody down. You're all fired. Y'all relieved.
I got a feeling like this warrant that they used to walk in that house is going to end up in the museum because it has to be the most amazing, perfect warrant ever written by anybody in the history of law.
And the one person right now that has the authority to release it is Trump, and he's not gonna fucking do it.
He just pled the fifth for the New York stuff.
Yeah, and that pretty much put the nail in the coffin right there. Like when
that's his problem. He's built it. He's just. It's not even him being advised because he wants to do what he wants to do. He just thinks he's the smartest person, and yet time after time he bumbles and fumbles.
It's hilarious though, because remember back during the election, during his election campaign in 2015-16, he kept saying stuff about Clinton and taking the fifth and how bad it was, and that means you're guilty. You shouldn't hide it. Yeah. Donald Trump is basically his own worst enemy because his anything he said in the past 5 years is coming back to haunt him, including the fact that the classified documents thing, he signed that bill into law himself.
Yes, he did.
So let me backtrack to what Rich just said. So the thing about Trump, because he thinks he's smart, he's going to say, well, I used to say this because of this, but now I realize, you know what I mean? So he tries to cover that up. You can't cover up that you did sign a bill.
Right.
You say all that bullshit, but and now you got to pay with your consequences.
Yeah. I mean, and it's one thing for you to be like, this is all, a witch hunt and blah, 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 blah. But when they start coming out of the house with boxes of papers.
Hey, and why would you say the
what
shit
the
is
fuck?
planted? What do you know? Like, I can't stand these fucking people who stand for Trump. Like, y'all don't Y'all are not using logic.
My thing, logic is not a hard thing. You could be loyal to something. I hate to tie this back to that person. No, tie it back to the person we say is redacted. We talk about R. Kelly, but my thing is like, to me, once that like the tape became a thing, I was out. I couldn't do it anymore. Like, that's the sin of sins. Like, if someone's pretty much willing to overthrow a country just for his political, aka monetary gain, that wasn't enough for you. That wasn't enough for him to say, all the things he said before. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Like I said, I said this before. It's like, I think at this point, people are just in so deep, they can't go against what they've been saying and posting and screaming.
I don't think that's what it is anymore, Brian. I feel like they actually
lost in the sauce.
They done drank the fucking Kool-Aid.
There's no way you believe.
I hear like Jim Jones.
There's no way they believe what they've been screaming. It's fucking possible. It is impossible.
I don't.
A lot of motherfuckers getting locked up right now.
Who put that shit on LinkedIn? Somebody put LinkedIn.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay, if you start putting that shit on LinkedIn, like.
My thing is that's not political. That's career suicide. Putting that on LinkedIn.
Right. Thank you, Izzo. Because it's supposed to be apolitical.
Wait. All right. Tell me about the LinkedIn thing now. I need that.
Yeah. So because I was on LinkedIn and you saw like, I think the post was like, I voted for Donald Trump and I'll do so again in 2024 is essentially what the post said.
Oh, that was from LinkedIn.
That was from LinkedIn. So it's kind of one of those things like it's like all social media becomes a dumpster fire at some point, and I think we are slowly tracking that way. Like I honestly feel that at some point, the model space is going to somehow get into LinkedIn, and it's going to become a thing. Like I could easily see that transition.
But I think Marcus said it a few months ago. He's like, you suck your own dick on LinkedIn, so it's the same shit. Like
the only difference you do it in a suit,
right? So
don't take this analogy any further.
He said it. I'm just reporting.
And then you splooge in your eyeball, and then you can't see. Yeah, just leave that shit.
I'm just reporting the news. I don't make the news. I just report it, man.
I got you. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what's really going to happen. The thing is, right now, everybody's
we gotta wait.
Yeah, it's a wait thing. What everybody's screaming right now, everybody that believes in him and thinks that he's whatever other than a piece of shit, is saying that this is an act so he can't run for president in 2024. That's what they think this is for. We're trying to keep him from running for president.
I mean, I know they don't want him to, but it's bigger, way bigger than that.
Yeah. If the FBI raids your house, that's not a, like someone mentioned earlier, that's not a traffic stop kind of thing. No, they have literally took time to go through, analyze why they're setting up the charge. And then to file a warrant on a former president. Think about how much
levels to this.
How many levels that had to go through for you to sit there. Because you talk about someone signing away their career essentially. Nothing comes up.
Absolutely.
The FBI is the top. They're the top cops. How your attorney general's the top cop? That's your top cops there.
I want to throw this out there before I black out.
Oh my god!
What's the dude in the wheelchair from North Carolina, Rich? Madison Cockburn.
Yeah.
Damn, you got to remember me.
He fucked up so bad. The Republicans got together. And they admitted this. This is public.
Oh yeah.
They got together and brought his ass down. But they didn't do that until after they brought him down.
Right.
Who's to say there's not Republicans who can't stand Trump that are behind the scenes like, you know what? I got you informing here. I got you informing here. I got this. I got that. Democrats, you take this. The Democrats going to fucking do it. FBI going to do it. And then the Republicans be like, we helped you take them down. Now you got to give us some shit.
You never know, man.
They're not going to. Now, they're not gonna publicly say it because
of course not.
Madison Cawthorn's a piece of shit. Trump is like an idol to some of these people.
I mean, I really hope there's a lot of moving pieces like that because the movie that just makes the movie so much more amazing when it comes out.
Here's the thing to think about, right? Out of all the Republicans, think about it this way: Mitch McConnell has said nothing.
Can't. Well, but,
oh yeah, he's been quiet as shit.
But he's smart.
He has not said a single word. So if anything, that tells you something.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Because like all these others who are his stands, they're all out there being like, oh, this is a witch hunt and all that other stuff, right? God, but McConnell, he's smart. He is saying nothing.
Not a goddamn.
You know, in his office, I swear you can hear a rat piss on cotton.
Oh man. Meanwhile,
which is what he should do. Yeah, all these other politicians that I hear, oh, this is a witch hunt. They're gonna go down with this motherfucker. Like you need to be the dude, quiet as shit, just in your office playing solitaire or some shit until it all blows over, and then come out and start staking your claim.
Right?
Because whatever he leaves behind is up for grabs as far as anybody who's been following him.
Correct. Oh, Ted Cruz 2024.
Man,
Rich, what you just said was so real about that. The other people are just tag-alongs, dick riders who really don't have any clout outside of being following that Trump stuff.
Nothing.
But when he doesn't say anything,
that's
don't act like he doesn't. I know he doesn't know every little piece of anything, but somebody tipped him like, "Oh yeah, this ain't looking good."
Yeah.
That's pretty much what he's gonna get.
Right.
And when it ain't looking good, it's like, I ain't.
But you know the bad thing about it is once they jump off Trump, they're gonna jump on like DeSantis and be like, all right, we're relevant again.
But my thing is, DeSantis really just was a mini trying to be Trump. Like, who really sticks out to want to be different? Not say totally different because
they're not going to.
The way they're moving, pushes a base to another way. But I don't know. Everybody, I don't know their identity outside of Trump. Because you got Liz Cheney. It's like, oh yeah, I'd vote for. No, I wouldn't vote for Liz Cheney because she still votes against the same other shit that Republicans do. People forget that so quickly.
She voted 99% per Trump.
Thank you.
The one time that she didn't, you're the enemy now. So
yeah, I'm still not. Still don't.
I'm curious, like
Kissinger, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah,
I'm curious, like because there's going to be, even if he goes to jail, there's going to be somebody just like him to try to rise in the ranks. But all of these politicians, through all of these elections, all over the country, you're seeing a lot of Trump-backed Republicans winning.
There's a ton losing. Thank
you.
I was gonna say,
and it's probably I'm noticing it because of where I work, but
that makes sense. That makes sense.
But I'm hearing a lot of Trump back so and so win so and so.
But it's a shit. There's a shit.
But what happens to them when this all goes to shit? Like, do they take up the reins and just try to be him?
Yeah.
Or do they kind of act like, do they wear a free my nigga Trump shirt, you know? And run off that.
Don't ever say that again. Don't ever say that. But, and I'm not talking shit. Well, yeah, I'm talking shit because Carlton and Mark is going to be on here later. It's like Cowboy fans. Like, they don't go away. They'll be like,
they might lay dormant for a while, but they're still there.
But you got to keep in mind. But you got to keep in mind, though. I don't think there's anyone that's going to be able to hold the same level of charisma as him. That's where the difference
never happens again. We cannot.
What's the trick? You just dumb yourself down to the lowest.
But see, because let's be honest though, like love him or hate him, he's got a brand that he's developed over the last 40, 50 years.
Yeah.
Nobody else, no one else in politics can say that they have done that. And being able to
agree with you. Well,
and to be able to galvanize, to be able to galvanize just that base like that. No one really is in that space that can do that.
And Rich is 100% right. And I feel like I wish someone could correct me because I don't think anybody here knows, but I feel like Reagan did the same shit.
Correct.
Because by the 80s, he had at least 30 years of exposure.
30 years of exposure. Mm-hmm. He was an actor. He did stuff in California, and then was able to push
honestly
all
by that
of
point,
that.
He had about 40 years because he started in the 40s.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
He's that old.
So you built. So I mean, it took him time, but he built up his base. I don't think there's anyone that is in politics that's on that side that could do what Trump is doing.
So what you're saying?
I think a
B-list person to get to that level because Reagan was not an A-list actor.
I swear to God, I'm gonna fight.
Right.
But I think also too with 45 though, you got. I think also is at the right time.
I vaguely do.
Bafangu.
No, and you're in
at the right time because you had the build up from Obama where everyone just
all white resentment got him.
Thank you, Izzo. And then you had this average-looking person that's no background.
Joe is like
no political background.
Joe is pretty close
able to speak for the white resentment group.
Yeah,
and they got Legion now. So
well, I think this. I actually just think that this is just a sign of the times with the presidency. Like you can't just be good at delegating and good at leading a country. You have to be a celebrity as well. That's just what's got us in this situation now.
I like boring politics myself.
I do. It's like since Reagan, it's just been the celebrity thing has just grown and grown and grown. How popular are you?
I feel like you might be wrong on that point, Brian, just because
we need to see more of that.
Everybody got their taste of a celebrity in politics. Now it's like, now let's get back to somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing.
I don't think we're like that. Now there are a good bit of us that want to see that, but most of us like how beautiful is his wife, how beautiful is his family, how young does he look? You know,
and that's crazy.
Yeah, and that's
subconsciously we do care about that stuff because we're human. We are attracted to things that look like they're put together well. But at the end of the day, I will take boring after this social experiment. We
think about but let's be honest. You hit the nail on the head because that was the whole thing between Kennedy and Nixon.
Yes,
that debate.
I was thinking about that.
That was exactly why.
That's a great.
That Kennedy family looked perfect. He looked perfect.
Correct.
Nixon had a 5 o'clock shadow, and he just honestly that little bit is what sent.
You look busted.
And he looked like a dork.
Yeah. Well, he always been a dork, and he proved
that
himself in 74 that he was a dork.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to have the whole old boring politics where you would appoint somebody as president and then forget that they're there for 4 years. Just go about living.
But I see that things are passing. He makes his little speeches to the. Yep. I am fine with that. Long as America's doing well, I don't need you to be doing all this extra.
To be honest with you, and I don't think people understand. It's like it's not even the fact that we don't want Republicans doing this again. We don't want us doing it either. I don't want us. I don't want a superstar Democrat or superstar Green Party or whatever. We need to have a Green Party president just to see what happens. But I don't want a celebrity in here anymore. I want somebody who's just going to lead the country, let us live our lives, keep us out of war, and keep these people fed.
Well,
but you can't.
You're saying a lot of shit that's not going to happen.
The box is already open. We can't.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm with Brian too because the way that social media has taught us how visibility is more important than substance. I do think that any sort of campaign that anyone tries to do is going to be how can you make yourself look better than the other person. You don't have to do anything better. You just got to look better.
Just got to look better. Talk fast and loud and look good under the cameras.
You know the funny thing about what you just said though? That motherfucker lost by 30 million votes. So there's 80 million people that think the opposite of what you just said compared to, according to Trump. I'm sorry, pertaining to Trump or that.
No, I think what happened with Trump. Well, first of all, Hillary did a rope-a-dope thinking that shit was going to work.
That dumb bitch.
But I think what really happened was the other
come
side.
Back, Rich.
I knew it was coming.
I just think the other side wanted somebody as popular as Obama was because they just did not understand why people were so taken by this dude,
right?
And why his speeches were so followed. Like the man, he commanded a presence.
I still remember that 04 DNC speech he did.
Yes.
We were about we were in college. I remember we probably all watched it together, Rich.
Yep.
More than likely. And it was like, holy shit, this black dude's spitting. I mean, we didn't say that, but in 2022 terms, that's pretty much what we said to each other.
I think what most people don't understand is like we loved. I heard a celebrity say this, like, we love Obama and we love him because of what he did and where he came from, but we still disagreed with some of the things that he did. And we're open about us disagreeing.
And that's perfectly fine.
Exactly. But when somebody like Trump comes along and nothing he does is wrong, that's when
that's weird. Like, it's just like, damn, everybody shit stink a little bit. Yeah. It's like if people say, like, man, I've never heard
Gina,
what's going on? Fart use the bathroom. Like, oh yeah, she does. It happens. How do people say that? I'm like, okay, calm down.
Right. How do you follow a fallible man? Like, what the fuck, man? Well, I'm sorry. How do you?
So you're not drunk enough. That made too much sense. So you're not drunk enough. That made too much sense.
Oh, let me drink some more.
No.
But isn't that like the story? What is it? The Naked King? Isn't that the same story?
Pretty much.
Yeah. You wanted the fabric that nobody else had, the most amazing fabric, and you just act like he put clothes on them.
Right.
Yeah.
That was funny. Thing. I remember that book.
But and I remember the book, but I remember I said it, but Izzo actually said it better. I don't know how to say it right now. But he said Jim Jones. I said drink the Kool-Aid, but he said Jim Jones, so he brought it back. How do you follow a man so fucking blindly that you don't understand that this motherfucker is flawed? And these motherfuckers are following a flawed orange motherfucker. Like, I'm not racist, but orange people
he's been a con artist for so long.
Man, he mastered the art
of marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's been a terrible, like, he's pretty much a snake oil salesman.
Exactly, that's all he is.
Behind the marketing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I don't like to bring it back to hip hop just because the beef has been settled. But
today is National Hip Hop Appreciation Day, though. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, because hip hop turned 49 today.
One line,
or 48.
Thank you for
that.
Yes. So
go ahead, Tosa.
And I'm not naming names because the beef is dead, but one guy hit one guy hit one guy back. Anyway, the thing was between Queens and Brooklyn. If you don't know, then fucking
you know, nigga.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
So Queens went at Brooklyn and said, "Oh, this dude's a chameleon." That's kind of what Trump was like. He's gonna, and like a stand-up comedian, he's gonna throw out his bits and be like, "All right, what hits? What doesn't? Oh, this one hits. I'm gonna stop talking about Jewish ladies that don't hit. I'm gonna start talking about black women. I'm gonna start talking about transgender women. I'm gonna start doing this. I'm
chalice tonight, my friend.
All this shit. What?
No, you were cooking, man. Don't get
sorry. Go ahead. But you know what I mean? Like, so a stand-up comedian goes up and like, you know what? I'm gonna test some new material. And that's what Trump does every goddamn rally. He'd be like, you know what?
It's really just a stand-up bit. That's what it always feels like.
But the funny thing is, the shit that don't hit no more is the 2020 election. That shit's starting to lose steam. He's still hitting it. And that's what the GOP is like, we need some new material.
But there is I honestly think like there's a study in human behavior somewhere in this that somebody needs to be doing. I mean, like, let's say you hear about a party, right? Like, there's this big party supposed to be jumping, and you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna go party with everybody else. What's going on, Milo? And you go in the party and there's nobody there. You feel lonely, you feel alienated. You're not gonna go to this thing, you're not gonna stay, but somebody else walks in, like, oh shit, they heard the same thing I did. I'm gonna stay. I think what's going on is these people who are diehard Trump fans really want to leave this party, but other people keep showing up. They feel,
but there's a lot of people walking out the door.
They feel validated, yes, but they feel validated by being there and staying.
No, those are the people who look around first and they find like that one time where it parts, and then the back door just happens to be cracked wide enough to where you're like, I'm just gonna slip right through. That's what those folks do.
When in reality, they need to be calling and be like, "Who all they?"
I thought Rich was gonna hit it, but the new people that Brian's talking about are the 17-year-olds turning 18-year-old, and now they can vote. Because their side, they're taught register, go vote, we're good. Our side is like, just go register so you can get a job.
Register because you got to, and
register because you got to.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't feel like we push voting enough.
You would think like we shouldn't have to, because if you see somebody fighting for you to stop doing something enough, you'd be like, maybe I need to do this.
Like, I 100% agree with you, but I turned 18 in what? Shut the fuck up, Joe. I turned 18.
19.
You're gonna
say I turned 18 in 2000, so thanks.
The only reason I went in, and mind you, this is in the middle of rap the vote, rock the vote, all that bullshit. Shut up, fuck off.
Same year that
Anyway,
Gamma Rose were formed.
I was about to say, this is some. There you go. Shut up.
You know what?
Right.
I knocked them all down. Whatever.
Whoa. Bad backing up.
Love you, Chicky. That ship is sail voting is welcome.
So she's saying people should be able to know it on their own.
I don't think. I hope Milo's right, but I don't think so, because I took Mercy to get his license.
Votes. Throwback.
Right. I took Mercy to get his license on Monday. And we're sitting there doing the application at the DMV in Blythewood. And he's like, should I register to vote? I was like, fuck yeah, you should register to vote. At 18, I get what Milo's saying, but I don't feel like it's being promoted enough, because he had to ask me. Mm-hmm. So that's a very small sample, but it's a sample. So I don't know. So y'all have at it.
Yeah. I mean, it is. So it is what it is. It's just he can't run again. Like that, just can't happen.
Oh,
not unless what's going on with this whole investigation goes like it's supposed to. Because if it goes like it's supposed to, and if it goes like a lot of these people who he's pissed off wanted to go, he's gonna spend the rest of his life behind bars.
The way it's supposed to, the history of Trump's the way it's supposed to has not went the way it's supposed to. This motherfucker should never have been president. Mm-hmm. I feel like Rich said this. I feel like he said it like 4 years ago. It's like this reality TV show host got on stage, walked down the escalator, and said, "Fuck it, I'm in," and that's the most gangster shit ever. Mm-hmm. And he did it. Yeah. Everybody laughed at him. Yeah. Fox News was against him. Everybody was against him, and he still fucking made it. So I don't like to go against polls no more, because I don't like to believe in polls no more, and I don't know about betting against this bitch. So,
all right. Really, so just for the audio purposes, I just want to read Carlton's subject. He's talking about voting and us voting. He says, us as a culture doesn't teach the value and the meaning behind voting. That's true. A lot of people out there that think is nothing going to happen or nothing's going to change if we vote.
I feel like Stacey Abrams.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Kind of proved our point right there. That
Stacey Abrams, I feel like she had to go out and get people IDs to go fucking vote in Georgia.
Shout out to Stacey Abrams. She did an episode of Star Trek a couple weeks ago. She dope.
No, she didn't.
She did.
Shout out to her. Izzo, you had go ahead.
No, you were about to say something a few minutes ago too. What were you about to say?
Oh, I was gonna say, what gives people either angst, anxiety, or I don't want to deal with politics, or I don't get into politics. When I hear that, I go,
the electoral.
So you don't want to deal with? I'm
5
like,
words.
Go ahead.
5 words.
Go ahead, real quick.
We don't do no reading.
Because politics is everything everything from the road you driving on, everything from the water you drink, it's everything.
Yep. If you got kids,
if you're not engaged, I don't want to hear you complain about virtually anything. And I hate to say that to people, but
it requires
you're going to vote like affects damn near every step you take because this is what we were born.
Think about it though. I think you hit the nail on the head. But the thing is, everything you just said requires additional time for you to understand those concepts. If you don't, if you don't see that, but that's where, but we could easily boil this down. Like you have 5-minute physics on YouTube, and you can boil these concepts down. But the thing is, it's done in such a way to where you have all this legalese being thrown out, and there's just a massive amount of information that could be given to people, right? But you also don't know what issues are really important to you. No one has an understanding of what I would say the way to explain it, the power brokerage. No one has a clear understanding of like who goes where, how this position impacts stuff. So to the point that Nick was saying is like how things affect your kids. Like, well, who makes those decisions in your local community?
Thank you.
Exactly.
Man.
Yep.
It's like you don't know that, you know?
I'm sorry.
Yep. And then when you end up having a child and you don't believe in the whole voting process, and your child ends up having to take classes in a gym because they done phased out the whole poor neighborhood into this one little section, you'll believe in that shit. Most of the time, these things don't hit you until they affect you. Right. So with people thinking about politics, when they think about politics, they're like, "Oh, this is big stuff that don't affect me. This is gas and oil and lights and shit. I can't do nothing about oil."
That's macro. But micro hits you on every little fucking level.
Every fucking flow, yeah. Your whole goddamn town can die in a week by voting wrong.
All I want to say is you want to get a friendly reminder of voting matters. Think of South Carolina during the pandemic, and think of our governor.
Our governor wasn't making no decisions.
Exactly.
He was just like, it's like if he was at the mic, he was stuttering. Like that's what he was doing. There was nothing going. No, I'm saying if what he was doing, like if it was like summed up as him standing at the mic delivering his speech, he was stuttering. He didn't do anything.
I mean,
he kept waiting on Trump to make decisions and followed what the federal government or whatever Trump said. I'm like, but we're different. We struggling down here, fam.
Yeah. You don't care.
Oh no, go ahead, spit it out. So
I'm not.
I probably already agree with you, but I'm just kind of stating the obvious.
I'm just trying not to give Foghorn Leghorn fucking defense because that motherfucker stutter anyway. Goddamn it.
And I wasn't saying truly stutter.
No, that motherfucker was stuttering because if you look at the faces of his sign language people,
I'll say.
They was trying to figure out how to put the country words.
I say. So they would say,
oh, we going to hell.
Right, we are. I got a scholarship.
I got a private software and shit for hell.
But
I get student loans in hell. Go ahead.
Grant. I mean, whatever.
And if you don't pay them back, man, it's hell, boy.
So the old adage that old people don't believe in the politics because yes, Carlton. Mm-hmm. The old adage that they, we don't believe in politics. I feel like that shit was blown to hell when everybody went out and voted for Obama. Every goddamn body went out.
Yep.
But then
it was like the club in the streets that damn
right. Day. But we're not gonna go vote for midterms. I feel like we should have learned our lesson from that, but we didn't.
But midterms aren't sexy.
Say it, Rich.
There you go,
Rich. Sexy. They're not.
Midterms I don't mind it. Yeah, I don't mind it.
Midterms scare people because
take a cool 6.
It's a lot. When we get when it's midterms and when it's local elections here in our town, it's a lot. Like it is every other commercial is somebody telling you to vote for them. There's billboards, there's all this other shit, and it's just so much information, and it just turns people off. So they just say, fuck it, I'm not dealing with any of it. And I saw this guy in the grocery store last week buying puppy feet. So I know he ain't I know he a piece of shit. So the local elections just turn people off.
If you don't have sidewalks on your block, I feel like that's local elections.
It is. Absolutely is.
I'm tired and I have to go up and down the street and I feel so sorry for these people. Percival Road from Decker to Forest Drive. These people are constantly in danger. There's no goddamn sides. There's no goddamn sidewalk. Nothing. Let's just walk in the middle of the street. We were told as kids not to walk in the fucking middle of the street. You're either gonna get hit or you're gonna get tossed in the fucking river.
In the grand scheme of things, sidewalks don't cost that much to make comparative to other things.
What's it called? Shelters at the bus stops. That shit cannot cost that much.
It doesn't. But what's funny, on this side of town, I see a shit ton of them. Man. But yet, where they need them more so than, I say you don't need them over here, but like for places where, you know, per capita, the average income is lower, I don't see that type of stuff. And I'm like,
well, we don't utilize our public transport as much as we should anyway. So they don't look at it as a necessity to build bus stops and.
But the funny thing is, I actually see the ones covered out here, and there's a lot of stops. But you go to some other places.
Thank you, Izzo. There are stops where it's covered, and yes, Brian, the public transportation in this city sucks ass.
But it sucks because we don't use it.
But you know what's funny? It almost got rid of because some of the people didn't want to pay for it. Because of course they think we don't use it, and I'm like, we is more than just the people that look like you, motherfucker.
90% of the people don't use a goddamn zoo, but we pay taxes for the goddamn zoo.
Damn, so that's a valid ass point.
I'm sorry,
but when that
I ain't mad at it.
But when that
animal don't change my life.
But when that zoo gets voted as one of the greatest zoos in the country, it starts to become important.
Say that again.
I love animals, but
wait.
Riverbanks is listed as one of the top zoos in the country.
Okay, that's bullshit. That's 100% bullshit.
I didn't know that.
It's true.
No.
It's a good zoo. It's not a great zoo.
But here's the thing: you got to remember, it's in comparison to all the other zoos.
Yes, Rich.
So
Cincinnati Zoo, Chicago got 2 zoos.
Harambe.
San Diego, fucking DC's got a great zoo.
Right.
That's already 4.
Yeah. So if they're in the top 10,
Brooklyn got a zoo.
But I didn't say it was.
ODB talked about it all the time.
Thank you.
I said it was one. It is voted as one of the greatest zoos in the country. I didn't say where it fell in the number. I just said it is voted as one of.
There's no way. Okay, now this is pissing me off. So we got a great zoo. Our nightlife sucks. What the fuck is going on in this fucking state? We got a great zoo, but where the Fireflies play at, it sucks.
It's just starting to turn finally, which is it took way too long for that area to be the way it needs to be.
I hate this fucking city, state, whatever. Damn hate it. Riverbank Zoo is the best fucking zoo ever.
Nobody said that shit. Nobody.
But we go to the same 3 goddamn spots every goddamn weekend.
Oh, Milo, the Fireflies are the minor league team down here.
They don't
Fireflies.
First of all, they don't matter because they're the Royals. But it doesn't
matter. I'll take the Royals over the Mets. Fuck the Mets.
I'll take the Royals over the Mets. But
the Mets are division
rivals of the White Sox. So fuck them anyway.
Like if it was football, that's like us having like a Falcons team or something here. I'd be like, nah, never go to that shit.
Brian, I'm sorry, Brian. You just set me off. God damn it.
That's my rival.
Tulsa got triggered, man.
Telling you what happens every year. This zoo gets voted as one of the greatest zoos in the country. It just happens.
Yeah, it does.
But our nightlife is ass.
Hey, man.
It's a college town. It's a military town, and our nightlife is ass. We can go to.
Does the bar have a lion?
The whole goddamn fuck.
Why are you instigating on that, man? You keep falling for the trap, so
I do because I'm stupid and I'm drunk. God damn it!
If I go to a bar and see penguins, I'd go to that bar. But I mean, I can go to the zoo and see that shit.
Hey, penguins are my favorite animal.
I like
really.
penguins.
That's my favorite animal is penguins.
Penguins are fucking savage. They rape all the time.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
Yes.
I'm about to say, yeah. Oh, I had to put my arm.
Yeah, Kelly. Chill out.
That's all they do.
No.
I don't know. I just thought they were cool.
Here.
That's the only thing I wanted to see when
penguins. Watch a doc. I'm sure you watched a couple of them, but watch a documentary on penguins.
He ain't watched those documentaries.
Nah.
Why the fuck would I watch a rape documentary?
I said a penguin documentary.
Well, you watch R. Kelly documentary.
Why the fuck I want to watch that? Discovery Channel. Hey, let's watch this.
Hey, from now on, everybody,
really
whenever you hear us, I want everybody to have a bottle of something with them, and every time we mention R. Kelly in the podcast, just take a shot.
Redacted Kelly.
Take a shot,
Marcus.
Take a shot.
Take a shot every time we mention R.
Redacted
Kelly. I think we're gonna be talking about this man to the end of time.
We are.
Poor R. Kelly. Speaking of
don't never say poor R. Kelly. Redact that from the
redacted.
Yeah, redacted in his ass.
Whoa. Everybody turn the camera off on Sosa.
Y'all agreed. I don't give a fuck what they say. They all agreed.
I keep forgetting I need to add one. Every time I got this laptop, I need to add another picture.
So our second topic tonight.
Damn, we went 45 minutes. God damn.
Hell yeah. All right, so Izzo had a topic that says icons, who are yours? Do any of them truly exist anymore? For an example, NBA retiring the number 6 in honor of Bill Russell.
Let's just dive into fuck all that shit. Let's just dive into Bill Russell. Can we just do that?
Well, we talked about Bill Russell last week. We don't.
They do, Carlton. They do say Myrtle Beach is one of the best beaches, and I don't believe that shit.
Myrtle Beach is
dirty Myrtle.
But you guys are. So Rich is the only out of towner right now. Rich, has any of your peers talked about Myrtle Beach Golf Course?
Yes, unfortunately.
Okay, so you guys are that's the thing. Like even on Everybody Loves Raymond back in 96, 97, they talked about Myrtle Beach back then. I understand what you guys are saying because you guys are here.
Kind of like the zoo.
People kind of forget a lot of places don't have good beaches, even if they're on the coast.
I mean,
South Carolina has nice beaches.
Outside looking in, and I don't know where exactly they went. I'm outside looking in. I love North Myrtle Beach.
North.
I mean, Myrtle Beach is Myrtle Beach to some people.
I'm gonna be honest with you. So I've seen somebody from Oak North come down here and stand in a cotton field in awe and start crying because it was beautiful.
But why? No, that's different, Brian. That's like I'm
not touching that one.
Damn, Bobby.
Thank you, Nick. No, what?
No, he said after Hugo, Myrtle Beach went downhill.
Yeah.
September 1989.
Yep.
I remember that.
September 89?
Yeah. Yep. I was in first grade.
So Everybody Loves Raymond was like 90s.
That was late 90s.
Right. So
but we're talking about the South Carolinians. Like we don't
That's what I'm saying.
Most of us don't look at Myrtle Beach and go, ooh, Myrtle Beach. I don't
That's what I'm saying. Outside looking in, it's like, oh, Myrtle Beach is great.
Dude, in the early 2000s, dog, you can go to some of those rooms there, and it looks like the fucking Golden Girl set. Like, bro, no, not going to that shit. That's dead ass. Wicker and all that ugly colors, man. Bro. Get out of here, bro.
Thank you for being a friend.
I'm so serious because I remember going, and I'm like,
don't make fun of that.
Why would I pay money for this?
Yeah.
Hey,
but people are like, oh, this is so great. No, it's not.
I
can go to Vegas for cheaper.
Oh, wait a minute, Milo. Did you come to South Carolina and look at the fields and think that shit was beautiful?
Please tell me you're talking about soybeans and corn.
No,
Go back. Go. No.
Ma'am.
Wait.
We may have to postpone that.
Milo,
topic,
no.
Wait,
ma'am.
whoa.
Ma'am.
No. That's like no. That's like going to Charleston. I don't know if I can say this or not. That's like going to Charleston and be like, the market is so pretty. No, you can't.
That's a valid point. So,
are you fucking
my parents laughed the
Milo,
whole weekend.
No, of course they laugh.
I don't know what to say to this.
What if you don't get your ass over here? If it was a son,
get your ass out of the field.
That's like
white
my
people
kids
just taking pictures. I'll slap them cameras out.
No, that's like my kids going. What? That's like what?
Wow.
No, what? See, okay, so Carlton though, so Myrtle Beach is
popular across the country, and I don't get it.
It is
because you're here, Izzo. Like,
hey, Izzo, it's just popular like Riverbank Zoo. That's all.
Hey, no, dead ass. No. I've traveled, and you'll be somewhere, and I'll talk to people in different places. You somewhere to eat or drink, and you'll just talk to people. They're like, "Oh, I've been to South Carolina." And then when they say it, I said, "Where you been? Myrtle Beach?" They go, "Yeah." I was like, "Every time, every fucking
you
time."
Guys,
second would be Charleston, at least, thankfully.
So everybody here is Dirty Myrtle.
Yeah, Dirty Myrtle.
Yep.
Everybody else to us is like
much emphasis on dirty.
That shit is fucking great.
The Dirty Myrtle and those fields that you stood in and you cried and you wanted to pick cotton, Milo. We drove past those fields every day in our youth and heard our grandmother curse that shit out.
Don't
every single time.
You trust.
Luckily, where my family from, there wasn't cotton fields, so you didn't see those in the low country. In the low country, there's not cotton like that.
No.
Hey, Malo's right though. North Myrtle Beach is different.
It was it used to be rice back in the day. Of course, before my family. Like back in the day, it was rice.
Okay, got it.
It was cotton.
No, rice paddies because of the marsh.
Damn it!
I was just playing. Shout out to my.
It was cotton and tobacco for us, and they had a big tobacco shed in the middle of our downtown where they would cure it, like they would hang it up, so the entire downtown just smelled like tobacco.
Wow.
Not cigarettes, but tobacco. And I don't know if you ever smelled tobacco.
You go to Winston-Salem, I hear it's like
natural tobacco because it smells good.
Yeah.
Not with all that other shit.
Okay. Yeah.
Honestly, tobacco is actually a good smell. I have a cologne that has tobacco in it. It's a great smell.
Yeah.
When you don't put all those
we don't drive past those fields in the
No.
We drive past those fields and
Yeah, I agree. But all East Coast beaches are there. Well, when you go to like the Sea Islands in places like North Carolina and South Carolina, they're a lot better because they aren't heavily populated. They're a lot better. They're more natural.
Like what's some of the other beaches around here besides Myrtle?
I go to
Alpine,
Folly, Edisto.
Yeah, Folly's beautiful.
I don't know. Folly.
I like.
I always like Hunting Island. Hunting Island Beach is the one I've always liked. That's in Beaufort County. It's a little ways out from where my family stay, but like it's not as crowded, but like it's beautiful.
Tobacco with angel dust smells good.
Well, yeah, he did it. That's my brother. He did tobacco one year. They came and picked him up, him and all the other people up in the truck, and they went and picked tobacco.
Not doing that.
No, we're not Puritans.
Is that Bobby? That's different.
Is that Bobby? That's different.
Hey, to you South Carolinian motherfuckers, the northern beaches / southern North Carolina beaches.
Those like Cape Hatteras and stuff like that. In Wilmington, I've been a long time ago.
Oh man, beautiful.
I haven't went since the early 90s. I don't remember.
Beautiful beaches.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't hit up that Outer Banks though.
Man,
that's like Cape Hatteras, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Outer Banks from what's that? I guess I would say Wilmington to probably the Virginia.
North Carolina.
I was gonna say, Milo, if you look at the map, it almost looked like somebody drew a line where their water was and drew like the edge of the state. The Outer Bank is literally like small strips of land.
Rich, wouldn't you count like Northern Virginia? Like, I'm sorry, not Northern, but like up until past a little past Virginia,
like Virginia Beach and all that.
Yeah.
Milo, just check for it. Make sure no hurricanes coming because they love to go through there.
But Virginia Beach. Oh, hold on, but Virginia Beach takes a cool point off because they don't serve sweet tea there.
I still remember that.
It does stop up there somewhere, and that's when I want to turn.
Was
around.
that Jason or you?
That was me.
Oh,
yeah. I went to order sweet tea, and they were like, "We don't have that." Like,
it doesn't matter, Rich. You should have ordered Long Island, and you would have been straight.
Oh my God. No, they were trying to give him hot tea and then bring sugar, and I'm like,
that's not the same thing. Get out of here.
I'm like, bitch, we in Boston. What is this?
Hey, wait, relax.
Boston,
your guys in from Boston.
Sorry.
Yeah. But there are some things that like stop, and it's weird because like I had a friend visit from Washington State. He's from here, but he came to visit from Washington State, and he took boiled peanuts back up because they don't have them anywhere but around this area.
Who the fuck likes that slimy shit?
Boiled peanuts are fucking amazing. First of all,
because you don't know no better.
God damn it!
I can't eat them, so I
can't eat them either.
Hey, you know what,
Nick? I forgot we had all this shit in common.
You know what, Brian? You don't like oysters, but you like boiled peanuts. The same fucking shit.
Snot rocks.
God damn it. Boiled peanuts, oysters.
Nope.
Nope.
We're not doing that.
What's that slimy shit in the pot? What's the slimy shit in the pot?
Okra.
Okra.
Fuck okra.
Same shit. It's all the same shit. It's all the same shit.
I only eat okra fried. I only eat okra.
I don't eat okra at all. Y'all can have that slave
but
shit.
You eat boiled peanuts. It's the same shit.
Wow.
I felt bad about saying it just now.
I felt wow. I'm not let you say that. My family grows okra.
It's a pot full of mucus.
Brian, I don't know how I feel about this, Brian.
It's a pot full of mucus. It's all it is mucus.
Oh damn, he caught blue crabs there. Shit.
Yeah.
On
purpose.
But no, I can't eat okra. I'm a texture person.
What you mean on purpose?
I'm sorry, blue crabs. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. I caught crabs on purpose.
Sorry.
Hey, y'all, this is as highbrow as this show gets if this is the first time watching it, and it's not going to get any better for the next.
It's not going to get no better.
Just letting you know. But
it speaks for me too. I don't. What do I speak about? I don't. Crabs? I don't.
No. So let me ask you something. So you're
no. Sosa, don't answer the question. No.
This is a dead serious thing.
Your counsel told you to plead the fifth.
Like we know about like deep dish or whatever like that, but just give us one thing from Chicago where it's a normal everyday food or whatever that you cannot find here.
The hot dogs.
The hot dogs are that much different.
Google. Well, the pizza. Well, I mean, but because you're taking pizza out, you're taking the deep dish pizza out. So
yeah, because we already know about that. But I mean, like I said, have you ever had a Red Rock soda?
Oh, good. The red soda.
Yeah, the strawberry soda.
The red soda.
There's a soda down here that they sell in. There's a soda they sell in the PD area. They called Red Rock, and it is the most amazing strawberry soda you'll ever have in your life. You want to eat it with a fork. I swear to God, the soda's amazing.
It's different hot dogs, Milo. Chill out.
Nigga, we got hot dogs.
Chicago Baby Ray.
Bobby Ray. Well, no, but Bobby.
She said nigga. I didn't see that.
So it's weird because I can say pull up. Hey, Brian, pull up Bobby's last comment.
Oh God!
But there's Baby Ray. There's Baby Ray sauce at Kroger.
Yeah. So, I love Sweet Baby Rays, bro.
It's like
hitting. Yeah.
Not talking shit, but we're kind of internationally known.
Sosa. So real quick, is it celery salt, peppers, pickles, onions,
jalapenos, green peppers,
tomatoes?
The hot dog
on the hot dog. So
wait.
Well, you put a fucking salad on the hot dog.
You South Carolinians. Wait, first of all, you South Carolinians can't say shit. I came to Rush's in 2002, and I said, "Give me 2 hot dogs." These motherfuckers put chili on the goddamn hot dog. I didn't.
Goddamn right. That's how we do it. That's how we do it here. Onion and mustard, and then some places you get hot sauce.
I did not say chili dog.
Sandy's give you hot sauce too.
I did not say chili dog. These motherfuckers put. I did not ask for this.
That's how you get a hot dog down here. You get chili on it.
But I didn't
sometimes relish if you got not relish.
Yeah, I don't do relish.
Or if you like the sweet coleslaw, put that motherfucker on that.
But why does
I do like the chili slaw dog, bro.
Okay.
I do like.
Oh my god, fat people.
And I can put some hot sauce on it, sir.
I would say that's a bologna hamburger.
Man, you know what? I don't give a fuck. If I ask for a hot dog, I want a hot dog, and I'll put ketchup and whatever I want on it. I don't want chili.
Oh man,
I don't want a chili dog.
No, I feel you. I like all types of hot dog, but chili dog is my favorite.
First of all, chili belongs on everything.
Brian, I've been to Waffle House many times, but you know it does not.
Thank you.
Double text cheesesteak plate, chili and cheese on them hash browns. Serve it up.
How the hell you even sleep after that?
It's kind of a coma.
I know you don't. You go to the effing bathroom. That's what you do.
It's kind of a coma, pass out type situation, but you're full.
No, you won't be full.
Full of shit.
I
dropping flares.
I miss a lot. I miss a lot. I can't wait to hear this tomorrow because I feel
no, that's what I go when I go to a Waffle House, which is not everywhere. I think it stops somewhere around here too, because you can't get Waffle House everywhere. I get the chili. I get the Texas cheesesteak plate. No, it's not all over the states.
Oh no. All over the state, not all over the country.
Oh yeah.
You get a double Texas cheesesteak plate with chili and cheese on the hash browns
and a bunch of tissue.
Oh. Is that why your blood pressure is high?
You go to the bathroom.
Is that why what? Mile radius, I'm near 4 Waffle Houses. Like it's real around here.
Waffle House is real around here. The dude, like I said, the dude that came from Washington State to visit, he ate Waffle House every day while he was here because they don't have it in Washington State.
And that's why we have a blood pressure problem.
Because we got good food. Damn it.
Wait, you can say that, but okay.
But your heart doesn't.
Nah, it doesn't.
Well,
it doesn't.
because it's like, so like if you go to Chicago, are you trying to tell me that there's no good food in Chicago? Come on, man. Like,
I didn't say that. No, I'll never tell you that. I'll never tell you
the food in Chicago.
I was just asking because, other than the pizza that everybody knows about, like, is there something down there? Like Texas Pete for us isn't actually Texas Pete, ain't even a Texas thing. It's just North Carolina and South Carolina.
I'm not crazy about Texas Pete.
I love Texas Pete.
I don't know if I want to get into this talk, but
that shit
don't got flavor for me.
But
it's just hot.
Is it?
I'm a Tabasco fan.
You know, the funny thing is, like, there are some things, but
interesting.
It's
now I'm not saying I won't use it, but
you don't like watermelon either, so Izzo. So I mean, that's just
right.
How about we definitely ain't talk about Sosa.
Oh, hey, pull up.
Damn.
I want to go back to what the fuck.
I'll give it that.
Blast.
I'll give it that.
I love Milo. Hey, so go back to what Izzo said.
Oh yeah. I wish I had that picture.
Which picture?
The one where you riding in the car eating a damn watermelon. That boy said, "This some nigga shit right here."
You know what?
Not riding, driving in the car eating watermelon, which made it 10 times wild.
There was a white couple that parked beside you and looked at each other like, "Can we say it now?"
God,
that's some nigga shit.
I feel like we should be past the stereotype that only a certain people eat watermelon. I was eating watermelon.
Oh no, everybody eats it. White people, everybody eats it.
Right,
but we're not past the stereotype though.
Right, thank you, Nick. But I was on interstate driving north.
Get out.
I got off. I was eating the watermelon out of a red bowl. On the way in my whatever car I was driving at the time, and apparently that was ethnic.
No, I thought it was hilarious.
Pretty sure white people like watermelon because, like Brian said, it was the last week or the week before. It's that time of season.
Yep.
It is that time. So cantaloupe.
So where does honeydew
I like
last?
cantaloupe. Cantaloupe is delicious,
Honeydew is
but
last.
I'm not putting cantaloupe above watermelon.
What about honeydew? How y'all like honeydew? I don't know.
I like honeydew. I choose violence. I'm sorry.
I put it
cantaloupe is last.
Honeydew is like the fruit you put in there to fill the space because you got a lot of watermelon and cantaloupe in there.
So I got a question.
Right, no.
Rich, you're
I'm with Rich for that one. I'm with Rich.
I've never found the honeydew. I never asked for a honeydew melon. Where's your honeydew?
Thank you. Rich is out of this conversation because I don't drink.
Whoa.
He does drink every now and then.
Yeah, but I don't. We're not going to go into that. Rich, come back. I was just playing. So if you decide to drink, if you decide to eat a watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew melon that is remixed, meaning there's alcohol in it, which one are you picking?
For me, I'd pick watermelon if I had one.
Watermelon.
And watermelon's not bad to me. I'm just not enamored by it. If that makes any sense, it doesn't look bad. It's just go ahead.
But the fact that you don't like watermelon, but that's your first pick.
Because to me, honeydew and cantaloupe just taste like, damn, I tried to be a watermelon, but I couldn't. That's what it feels like.
I 100% agree, Carlton.
If they ain't smoking when you come there, they don't give a shit about your food.
Carlton dropping some real shit.
I 100% agree. If they don't, matter of fact, if they don't have a prison record and they're on the grill, that food ain't shit.
If homie ain't on his third strike coming up next, I don't need that food.
It don't mean
that's facts.
Shit.
Let's give us.
If he don't take a smoke break to go talk to his baby mom about his badass son, I don't want that food.
Here's a historic lesson on watermelon that you guys didn't ask about. When the slaves were freed and there were very few jobs that we could get, we turned to growing things. One of the things that could grow in any temperature in any place was the watermelon. So freed slaves would grow watermelon and sell them to support their families and their areas. What happened was the white folk were jealous, so they spread the rumor about watermelons and made them a negative stereotype for black people, so people would stop buying them.
Why?
That's where the watermelon, the black man, became a thing.
Why are we using the History Channel voice?
Because it sounds good.
Oh, okay.
But I had to let you know.
It gave credence to the message. Okay, got it.
It gave credence. Big word.
It's only 2 syllables. Chill out.
Credence Clearwater Revival.
This show has been brought to you by Dragon's Milk. 11% beer.
Down on the corner, out here in the street.
Hey, man. The fact that they were on.
You know about CCR, man?
Yeah, I know. I just wanted
to. I make more melon drinks than. Is that?
So what goes into the melon drink?
There's honeydew flavored drink. I'm not drinking honeydew flavored drinks. I will.
Why do you hate honeydew so much?
Because honeydew is just. I've tried it. I have no problem trying food. Now people are like, I'm not gonna eat that. I will try it.
Hey,
wait, just doesn't hit.
It's not anything. There's nothing special. Nothing special about honeydew.
Yeah,
y'all had wrong honeydew. That's what that is.
There we go. They go that Southern sentence. You had the wrong one. You wouldn't.
You know what? Right.
Right. That's what it was.
Everybody that was whatever.
He was that motherfucker.
No, everybody that was whatever was eating pineapples. So yeah, okay.
Diced pineapples.
Can we hit the important topic?
Lemon pepper.
It's too late. We're at 108, sir. We can't
give 15 minutes to the legend.
Nah.
Hey, Milo, since you were a bartender and Milo hit Izzo, be interested in this. Type in how you would make a perfect old fashioned.
Oh yes. And Milo, you can actually include the brand of bourbon. Rye whiskey, if you will.
Milo was a bartender.
Well, yeah, I like rye whiskey in mine. I know people prefer it that way.
I feel like Milo is jack of all trades. So yeah, okay.
Milo's cool. I met her. Yay.
I didn't.
You did not?
Killian did.
No, you did not.
Oh right, yeah, she did go up there.
Yeah, Killian and her bum ass friends.
You know what you're about to say, but we chill.
So anybody got any shotgun topics they want to talk about? Anything?
That's why I beat your ass in the front of my house, motherfucker.
Oh, I was like, whoa. So
that's the dude that you beat the shit out of?
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway.
Thank you, Rich.
Hey, that's an ongoing case.
Yeah, we don't want to get on this.
No, I'm just playing. I'm playing
the fifth.
Oh, now you want to plead the
fifth. We'll talk about
Sorry.
Oh, you're right. No. He came on my property, Nick.
I know, man, but I know the story, man. That's what
okay,
I'm
y'all can talk about Michael.
Hey,
y'all can talk about I know y'all talking about, but I also want to talk about they're coming out with another Heat.
I don't want to talk about that.
I think that's going to be.
Or they talk about the book.
Yeah, it's a book.
No.
Oh,
They're talking about a movie.
I'll come back.
But I know
like
it's a book.
with,
but are they going to do a movie
with Robert De Niro and Al
With
Pacino?
Robert De Niro?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
but they're
Michael
doing another
Mann,
book. But are they going to do another movie?
Michael Mann was
Michael
talking
Mann,
about,
yeah.
Michael Mann is talking about coming out with another movie, and
why?
I feel like thank you, Nick. I feel like it's too late.
This is opening.
Definitely can't have.
Hold on. Top Gun. If someone told you,
it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter.
Someone told
but he's
you,
in his 50s. These niggas about 80.
If someone told you that Top Gun was going to be a $1 billion movie 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, you would laugh in their face and then literally kick them in their shin.
I
get it. Rich, I'm gonna push back with you a little bit on that, only because I agree. I get what you say with that, but we need to see more. That could just be an anomaly.
I mean, but still, but the capacity is there.
I mean, anything can happen. Okay. I mean, I could like Kevin Hart. That don't mean it's gonna happen.
No.
Okay, two things real quick.
No, that's a other. That's Nick.
I'm just saying that.
Hold on, two things. So two things.
Okay,
two things. First thing is that's what she does with her old fashioned. Second,
that's cool.
What bourbon of choice?
The movie that you're talking about, Rich, I honestly think like if they do the Heat, this is going to open up a door. What they're trying to test the waters to see if people are going to want these mob movies back.
Wait, no.
I don't think.
No, Brian.
I want them. I want them.
Brian, I think you short. I don't want. I feel like you short hopped it. Whatever it's called. The reason I say that is because you said mob movies. They just came out with Prey, which is a great prequel to Predator.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
So
I heard it was good.
What I think you're trying to say is, or what I think you could say is, it's a hop to 80s/90s movies.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that they have a table full of 80s and 90s movies, early 90s movies. Guaranteed. They're trying to figure out what will work because some of these movies are still money grabs.
But to Nick's point,
if they don't redo Back to the Future, I'd be surprised.
Not doing that one. Will not happen.
Maverick has to be an anomaly. Maverick has to be an anomaly because if they can get the kind of writers that they had on Maverick and somehow get the people to do this.
Bullet Ride is what I always ask for.
3 days. So because in Heat,
De
Niro died.
I knew.
So we got to bring Pacino back.
I mean, you can't bring Val Kilmer back. Val Kilmer is just
but okay. So Nick, to those two things, Pacino's 80. There's no way he's still in the police force.
Nope.
Val Kilmer is probably 78.
He can't talk.
He's dying of cancer. God bless. I'm not talking shit, but he is.
He's got.
Realistically, that's what's happening.
He can't talk. Literally,
yeah.
Because they CGI'd his voice in Maverick.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's some people who are still alive. Danny
McBride.
No, motherfucker, no. Danny the Mexican.
Yeah, you talking about
Trio.
Danny Trio, he's still alive, but I don't. Michael Mann is amazing. I don't know how he can make it work.
They're just gonna reboot it.
I don't think so.
I don't think they can. Who are you gonna put in
I'm honestly I know what everybody's saying, but I'll be honest with you. Like, if you think about it, right? If you all Top Gun, if you think about it, right? We could say Top Gun is an anomaly.
Oh yeah,
right?
At least right now.
About when I don't want to spend a lot of money.
I'm listening, Rich.
Yeah, we could say Top Gun is an anomaly, but think about it, right? They took a movie and then said, okay, where do our characters need to go from this point going forward? Right. That's all they did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, if
they covered the in between too,
because they covered it in exposition, but that's really all that it was.
Seen it, though, for the record.
Well, yeah. Right, but they cover. I'm sorry, they filled in the blanks because Afghanistan happened, Iraq happened, and Maverick had 4 kills, something like that.
But it was all the kills from the first movie. It wasn't anything additional.
Couldn't have been.
Yes, it was. Because he had 3 kills in the first movie. That was it.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, but so then that's what I'm saying. Fill in the blank. So he has 2 because now he's an ace.
Right. So don't spoil it for Nick. 1, and then 2.
Oh, sorry, Nick. Okay.
The thing is, yeah, he kept telling you that.
Sorry, Nick. Sorry.
But the thing is that all you have to do is you take your story and then find out where the character needs to go from that point forward. Now, that's going to be a second book. We don't know the content of that second book. There could be a completely different story. Like it might not even have to even deal with the characters from the first movie. It could just be the setting, and then they adapt that setting into the second movie and not even use anybody from the previous franchise, just like Prey and Predator. The concept is there, but doesn't necessarily have to follow the exact same tropes going through.
That's true. To Brian's point, he said reboot. They did that with Den of Thieves. I don't know if you watched that. Kind of
never seen Den of Thieves now.
It's okay, but it's still a bootleg Heat. It's a blatant rip-off of Heat, but it's still okay.
Right. Okay.
I'm sure Izzo watched it, but he doesn't like 50, so
50 Cent.
Yes, that guy.
Fuck him wholeheartedly.
Curtis.
Hey,
go ahead, Milo. What's your question?
Izzo, Rich, pay attention.
She has a question for you. So
there's a 45 to 80 second delay.
Let's all wait for Milo to get this.
All right, Milo.
Okay. Is this the first time Riri was introduced in Disney Marvel?
Yes.
Who the hell's Riri?
Riri is
Ironheart. Yeah, it was.
She's essentially going to become I guess I don't want to say a female equivalent of Tony Stark, but her entire setup is that she is a child prodigy, but also makes a suit of armor. And
she's got her own show too.
She
reverse engineered.
She reverse engineers Tony Stark's armor.
Yes. In the comics. In the comics.
Yeah, here we don't know how this could be set up because like here's the thing I think people need to remember about all the Marvel shows and Marvel properties. Miss Marvel or Kamala Khan did not have her powers from a bangle on her arm. That's a completely different way.
Well, they did kind of say that she had it in her the entire time.
They said it at the end of the.
But it's not the same. People need to realize it's not going to be a 1-to-1.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Milo knows. Okay.
Yeah, in the comics, but Tony Stark ain't here no more. So
in this universe.
Correct, but they're not gonna. They ain't bringing.
We don't know that.
We don't know that.
I will. No. You know why I would say that? Because here's the thing: Robert Downey Jr. commands money. Disney don't want to pay that much, and if he's on set for like minutes, that's probably going to be millions, and they're not going to do that.
But is he still under contract though for some film?
No. He's done. Okay. He's done. Chris Evans is also done.
I knew Evans was done. I knew that.
Yeah. Okay. So those two are out. Okay. So don't expect to see them. The only way that it'll work is if they bring like a multiverse concept in, and then it'll be hilarious if Tom Cruise wants to be in.
If they do that, I'm gonna punch the shit out of Tom Cruise if I ever see him.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't want that motherfucking
punch down.
Well, he's kind of taller than me, so I got to punch up.
Wait, what? I ain't following this up.
He's 5'8". I'm 5 something.
Even? All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Every single one of you who said
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I'm punching every. Listen, If you're sitting next to me Friday or Saturday night, you better have a shoulder pad on. I'm smacking the shit out of you.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for allowing us to keep you company tonight. It's been an amazing show. We've had fun. We'll see y'all. Wait a minute. Milo have one more thing to say.
I got
she says they have to bring the multiverse in because the new girl from Dr. Wanda movie,
Doctor Strange. They're talking about America Chavez.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Nah, you know what? Here's the thing funny about that movie is that the more I think about it, the less I like it.
I don't like the zombie shit. That's just the dumbest shit.
I was okay with that. I was fine with that, but
no, I don't like the whole zombie shit is just it's just stupid. Anyway, Brian, I'm sorry.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next Thursday. Appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Come back. See us next Thursday. We got more topics. So that was mean. Apologize to the nice
sorry.
people.
Is that not HR appropriate?
No,
it wasn't.
No, come see me in my office.
Enjoyment.
All right, we'll see y'all next week, and y'all come back.